Hi Sagittarius! Oh my gosh, it's been way too long. I'm so excited to do this October reading for you guys. I've been so looking forward to this because obviously I skipped August and September because I just felt like it was really getting repetitive with making 12 videos saying, okay, this month isn't going to go that great. This month is going to be, it's not going to be a really fun month. So I didn't want to repeat that 12 plus times. So now that we're starting over and leaving September behind us, we're going into October. This is Karma month. This is the month where we, Sagittarius, especially fire signs, we will all be seeing what our karma is. It will be very obvious to us this month. And also, we might be able to see who's going to get their karma that we've been waiting for them to get. No promises, but that's kind of what this month is about. Also, full moon in Aries tonight. So, we have the fiery war energy of Aries. And then we have our Sagittarius energy over here where it's like, I want to rid myself of war. I want to shed myself of having to fight all the time. Why can't things just be easy? But it's interesting because you guys, I know all you guys want to know is what's coming for October. What can I look forward to? I've been waiting and I just need to hear it and no sugarcoating it. Okay, so let's do that. Also, by the way, I am offering 20% off all private readings this month for October. So go to my website down below, julanameredith.com, and you can get 20% off of private readings or Reiki sessions, as well as you can follow me on Instagram, and I'm doing a contest on there to possibly win a free reading with me in October. So go ahead and look at that. All the rules are on the Instagram page, and yeah, that's something exciting that I'm doing. Okay, so here's what came out for Sagittarius. Let's start with this. We're going to start here. Queen of Wands. Hello. Welcome. You're like, hi, I'm here. Fire. I know you guys always like to use your fire energy whenever you can, but you're getting to a point now in October where you want to kind of become recluse in a way, and you kind of want to not have to exert your power so much. Look at here. Knight of Swords, running full speed ahead, about to crash into a brick wall if he doesn't stop. He or she doesn't stop really soon. So we need to pay attention to that, because when we run full speed ahead like Sagittarius is like to do, you guys don't like to quit. No one's going to tell you to slow down. That's not something that's in your vocabulary, is slow down. But in order to reflect and look at yourself and decide what kind of person you want to be and how you want to react, you do have to slow down a little bit, and you have to come back to your throne, and you have to sit there with your wand, and you have to be this passionate, fiery energy that you are, but you have to tame it in a way. And I know you don't like to hear that, but that's what's happening, especially because September 25th, Chiron retrogrades Pisces. So what that means is that we are returning inside of ourselves, and we're having a lot of self-reflection, especially when it comes to intuitive abilities or becoming more susceptible to healing people in some sort of way, helping people, volunteering. You are your own guide. You don't need anybody else to tell you what to do, how to be. All you have to do is look inside yourself and you have the answers. And it's time to, you know, slow this down a little bit. Maybe like 2%, 3%, just kind of roll it back. I know that's hard because this Aries moon is pushing us to all be like, fight, 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 fight. But when you're running and fighting at full speed, how much can you really get done? We got to slow down and reflect a little bit. October 5th, Venus retrograde Scorpio. So it's time to look at our love and also finances and pay attention to where we're putting our money and where we've put our money in the past and where that's gotten us. And also be careful with shopping. I know, Sagittarius, you guys like to treat yourselves, but not that that's a bad thing, but just watch your money outflow around October 5th from then on. And then on the 8th, Mars leaves retrograde shadow. So what's interesting about this is my bestie, Sagittarius, Marci, she has been doing a lot of shadow work lately. And I know a lot of Sagittariuses have been that, progressive Sagittariuses. You guys have been doing this shadow work. And look at this. What's interesting about this, here's the other two cards that came out, the Emperor and the Death card. So the Emperor is clearly that Aries energy, and then we have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. So we have these really dominant, powerful energies that are wanting to fight, wanting to have an end to something. So with this shadow work, my point with that is that it takes a lot of self-reflection and a lot of solitude to work through those dark parts of yourself and to really feel them so you can push through them or end them or be able to help someone else through them. So we have this ready for battle Aries moon energy coming in. We have you, Sagittarius, wanting to run at full speed ahead, as always. But at a certain point, when you're doing your shadow work, it's not a good idea to keep going and going and going and going and not reflecting. So whether you want to or not, you're going to be forced to do that in the next couple weeks. So with ending our shadow work, we're having a death of something. And whether you have a Scorpio or an Aries in your life, or whether it's a Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, all of these signs coming together in a way are really showing their true selves. And it's up to you to believe that. You can choose to believe what the idea of them is, or look at them for who they truly are and what they truly are, and look at patterns. And I'm talking about anyone new that comes into your life, because new moon on the 8th in Libra, this is really a solid reflection on relationships, and new relationships could come in, or we could get rid of ones that no longer serve us. But with the ones that are coming in, let's look at what they actually are compared to what our fantasy version or idea of them is. Because people use facades all the time. And it's important for you guys to see through that facade. And sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. But this time you're going to be forced to. Is this really what you want? You're going to have to ask yourself that. And when it comes to love stuff, it's really just more about paying attention to Jaggers right here. It's really about paying attention to what do you need to fulfill within yourself first or let go of before you allow someone else in. Because you're never done. I was just talking to my friend Marci, my Sagittarius friend. Okay, you're never done working on yourself. You're never going to be ready for something. You're always going to be like, oh, I need to prepare. I need to do this. I need to do that. Oh, first, before I get into a new relationship, before I get with anybody, I need to do this, this, and this first. You're never going to be done working on yourself. You're never going to be perfect. So I know that's hard, Sagittarius. It's hard for you to hear that you're not going to be perfect, but it's okay because beautiful imperfection that is self-aware and working on themselves attracts people that are also self-aware and working on themselves. And it works together. Instead of two people coming together, two broken people attract broken people, and people that are working on themselves and spiritual attract people that are working on themselves and spiritual. So we need to kill off this desire to feed the need of perfection. It's like you're starving and you're hungry for perfection. And I get it. My Lilith is in Sagittarius, so I understand. But it's just more work to keep fighting it rather than just letting it go. We can keep fighting it like this moon wants us to do, this Aries moon, or we can kill it off and let it go. Slow down, self-reflect. The shadow work is almost done. And the shadow work also has to deal with what are your flaws and how can you fix them? Because only you can fix them and be aware of them. So working on your flaws and your fears and your past traumas, whatever that may be, working through them and killing off that negativity is what's going to bring in this beautiful, passionate, loving, nurturing Sagittarius that you are. It's going to bring your best qualities forward when you end your traumas and your pain and your fears. All that has to subside. It doesn't mean you're going to be perfect and you're going to get it all done, in the next 24 hours or in the next week even. It's just about recognizing it and then following through with actually working through it and feeling it. Work through it. Feel it. Don't push it under the rug. I know, Sagittarius. So prepare for that. And prepare for seeing, prepare to see what people are truly like and not ignoring that and not your perception of who they are, but who they truly are. Okay, I'm going to do Goddess card here. Just a little bonus card. We'll see how many come out. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Illusion. 10 of Swords. So traditionally we know the 10 of Swords in the traditional deck is the guy being stabbed with 10 swords and he's like dead, done, buried over the situation. But what's also here, which is interesting, is the illusion. Okay, so you can see this person is dressed in rain gear. This person has an umbrella. There's a rain cloud, but there's also the sun. There's an umbrella and there's a shadow. So what is the illusion? Is she or he making up this rain? Or is she making up the sun? Because if you see, there wouldn't be a shadow if there wasn't the sun. So what he or she is seeing is the rain cloud. You can't have a shadow without the sun. There is brightness, there is light, there is positivity when it comes to doing shadow work. And this is the perfect card to show you that. There's an illusion of what the world is. And then there's the reality. So you can choose to see the sun and work through your shadow work and feel the sun. Or you can be stuck with that rain cloud and hold an umbrella over your head all day. Okay, Sagittarius, I love you guys, and thank you so much for listening to me and being patient these last couple months. So of course, if you want a private reading, my link is down below, julanameredith.com, and then follow me on Instagram at Pleiadian Star Goddess Tarot, and you could possibly win the free October reading. All you have to do is follow the instructions in the second to last post on my Instagram page. And also, I'm so excited to announce Marci, my Sagittarius bestie, started her Reiki business. So I taught her Reiki as her Reiki master, and she's starting her business near the Fort Worth, Texas area. So if you're in that area, go ahead and go to her. She's incredible. She does amazing light work. And give her a follow. She also does distance sessions as well. I'll link her information down below. It's at Inner Natural Guidance. Thank you guys so much. I love you, and I'll see you soon.